giving the presentation on the Flutter basic concept today. So the Flutter is basically the Google's UI toolkit, which is built by the totally built by the Google, and it's a single code database. The single code database means Flutter gives you the a single code base in which user can or a developer can write the code once and run anywhere, like the iOS, Android, webs, and the desktop applications and the Windows applications. And it uses the Dart programming language. Basically, the Flutter gives you the best fast development and the hot reload functionality also. And the basic concept in the Flutter is widgets. The widgets are building blocks of a Flutter applications. The best functionality, the widgets gives the best functionality to us. Like it gives you the means a set of the buttons, text, and the layouts. If you want the container, want to use the container in the Flutter applications, then the widgets gives you the means a separate container to use in our applications. So the example of the widgets is a text widgets, display text, a container widgets holds the other widgets, like that containers and the text. So how the Flutter is a work? The Flutter basically uses the widgets tree structures, like it are composed together to build the UI. We can use that widgets in our Flutter application, and we can present the best UI experience to the user. The framework renders the widgets to the screen after that, and then the state changes. Widgets rebuild automatically, like the DOM in the React. Example, the widgets tree, Flutter engine, and the native platform, and then your app. So the popular Flutter widgets are the container, text, row, and the columns, and the stateful widgets and the stateless widgets. The basically containers means if I want to use the containers, then it will provide the separate div like a structure, like this is called the widgets, and we can add the paddings, margins to that, and like height, width for that container by that widgets, by the using of that widgets. So the basically the text it provides the text functionality also, like if I want to use the text in our code, then we can use the separate widgets for that text purpose, to showing that text. And row and the columns also, it will arrange the widgets horizontally or vertically according to our rows and the columns. It will also provide the stateful widgets and the stateless widgets, like the foundation for creating the interaction and the static components in our code. Why Flutter is important? It will provides us the cross-platform development, saves the time and the resources, and also the Flutter gives us the single code base, so we can build our code once and run everywhere. This is the best means and one of the biggest function of that Flutter, and one of the biggest important purpose of the Flutter. And benefits of a Flutter is a fast deployment lifecycle, consistent UI across the platform, and reset of the customizable widgets, because the widgets provides us the best functionality to use directly use of that container text according to our requirements. Applications of the Flutter, we can use the Flutter and build the mobile apps, like iOS and Android application, in which we can build the code once and we can run the codes in the iOS and the Android also. And Flutter will gives us the web applications, like the progressive web apps and the websites. And in the web apps and the websites, we can use the widgets and also make the responsive and use the text and the containers. For the desktop apps like the Windows, Mac OS, and the Linux application, the Flutter will gives us the best functionality. the conclusion of this is a Flutter enables the cross-platform development with a single code base. So the Flutter will give the base functionality over the React Native, because it will it is using the single code base. And widgets also helps the developers to build the beautiful and responsive UIs. And also the widgets provides us the different code base, so we can use that widgets easily and build our applications and build the different components using that widgets. So the Flutter plays a key role in the future of a modern app development. And it's a basically it's a single code base. So the Flutter will gives us the base functionality to run the another platforms. And also it will save the time of us. So thank you so much, ma'am.